Just a quick hit on Trump. The one thing I saw him do this week is saying, quote, "We're going to go to Fort Knox, the fabled Fort Knox, to make sure the gold is there." Now, Felix, I bring this up because, like, recently we've been talking about some of the key differences between Trump 1 and 2. And I think, like, that 4-year gap in between his presidency, I think the Fort Knox thing are just, like, is more indicative of how, like, his senility has advanced over the last 4 years. And I think he's even more vulnerable to just the last thing someone told him.
Yeah. This is also, I just did Ryan Broderick's podcast, sort of pursuant to Searching for a Friend, because he's also a big conservative media watcher. And it turned into like a really interesting, very intensive, wide-ranging conversation on like the modern conservative media environment. And he said something that I thought was really interesting about Trump too. And it's that all of the stuff like this, where it's like, we're going to go to Fort Knox to see if there's gold there still, is like, it could be consequent to like that period where like he was banned from everywhere. And so he had to go to like GroiperNet to post. And it totally divorced him like from any connection to the liberal world. And like maybe that would have happened anyway, partly because all the guide rails are gone, but there is no like Jared and Ivanka there this time to go like, what even is this? Because I pride myself on knowing all this stuff. I had never heard of the Fort Knox thing before. It sounds like such a 90s thing, like a Beau Gritz thing.
There's a British secret agent. His name's Bond, James Bond. People are saying that he's one of the greatest British agents. I think he's actually one of the worst. And we expect him to die. Many people are expecting it more and more these days, but we expect he'll be dead very shortly, and it'll be very nice once we get our gold back from Fort Knox.
It's just such like a mercantile problem. It's like I think honestly, like, what would change if there was no gold there? Our currency
gold doesn't have any more intrinsic value than a fucking dollar bill. It's just something we decided.
It would be embarrassing because it's the gold place, but we've had a lot of embarrassing things happen here.